Welcome to This Is My Voice, a podcast where we discuss self development and self improvement and share our perspectives on several other issues. Thank you for joining us today. This is your host, Laura Tia, and this is my voice. Hey guys, so today's episode is a retro to a post on my blog. If you haven't already checked out Silent Things, you should. I have a lot of motivational posts for whatever and whenever you need them. Just a whole collection of motivational posts available to you on Silent Things. So you can find a link to my blog directly from the description section of this episode, or you could check out silentthingslt.wordpress.com. Now, before we begin, let's take a moment to reflect on how we're doing. It's been a minute since our last episode, so how have you been? How are things post-pandemic? Reach out to me through my socials and my blog, because I would love to hear from you. Alright, so today's episode is titled Time Well Wasted. This was initially titled Take Your Time, but things really go according to plan, so it's now Time Well Wasted. I do have a post from early 2019 titled The Time Will Come, and at the time I did believe that. Long-time readers of my blog, Silent Things, especially when it was initially called, when it was formerly called Inspired Lives, would have definitely noticed a colossal shift in my ideology. My writing too, is a true testament to the fact that change is a constant in life. You see, with this journey through life, you evolve, you grow, you learn, and unlearn certain things as well, and shapes who you become. Like every year, there's something new you learn, and your ideologies adapt to fit that new change. And I've noticed that a lot with my blog, especially from reading from my first post on the blog, tracing down to today. There's been a lot of improvement in my writing, a lot of adaptation in my ideology, and it's conformed to how and what I was going through at the time while I wrote that. And in analyzing that, I realized that life truly is the best teacher, and people are too. I've had to learn patience a lot the past few years. I had to take and accept a lot that I wouldn't necessarily tolerate because I didn't have a choice. The merciless predication of how low one can fall when we leave things to time or chance or fate has reinforced that so normal choicelessness in taking crap, and it has been horrendous. That is why this episode was born. But that isn't why we're here today. That isn't what we're here to discuss. As I said before, I used to be a believer in give it time, the time will come, and all of that hogwash. And in doing that, I have wasted a lot of time that I can never get back. And I think that has been the case for several of us as well, because we believe, okay, with time, this will become best. With time, certain things will realign. But the one thing we don't have is time on account of our mortality, right? Nobody knows the number on the proverbial line, so tomorrow is not assured. So there is no time. So the concept of actually giving things time to work out is kind of pointless. It's why certain people believe in living as though you die tomorrow. A fitting philosophy, because let's face it, we're all tourists here. We're tourists, all of us, and we could very well be next in the proverbial line, right? So as inauspicious as life can be, some calamity may just happen in a second, and things we thought would work themselves out by next year never really get to work themselves out by next year because, God forbid, we don't make it to next year. So we wasted time waiting for time to fix things. And it is because of that that I believe we don't have the luxury to wait for an inferred time to come. We need to aggressively pursue the things that we want today, that tomorrow will never come. Because if we leave things a chance in the hopes that time will fix things and take our time, who knows, right? I mean, we've got to remember that we don't have all the time in the world, and we do what we need to do today to get what we want today. So it is time to start working for your dreams and goals. That is the point of this episode. It is time to remind you that it is time to put in the work for what you want. You are in charge of everything, your goals, your plans, your future, and the process. It's all up to you, no one else. Time isn't a solution. Not time, not faith, not hope, not tomorrow. You are the captain of the ship that you are on. And if you do not steer, you will sink. Time will do nothing but hurry by. There isn't time to waste fantasizing about a helper coming along. Even if one does come, and even if one is coming, you've got to work until they show up, or all you've done is waste time doing nothing. Do something no matter how little. Progress is progress regardless of how slow it is. Just do something because we don't have a lot of time. Time does nothing but hurry by. You do something. It's all up to you. Your plans, your goals, your future. They move if you do not work for them. I was thinking about putting up a post. I have the series going up on my Instagram right now. Slow but it's going. It's titled On This Journey Called Life. And the next one on my agenda on my schedule is about how hungry the world is right now. The world is so hungry that if you see it and think, hey, the patient dog gets the fattest bone, you will stab. That patient dog already died of hunger and thirst because the world is right now currently very hungry. The ones who actually go out there hungry, pursuing what they want, will take what belongs to them and take yours for spoils. So you've got to work for what you want. You've got to be hungry. That hunger's got to show in your aggression and your persistence in pursuing what you want. Forget about time. It has nothing to do with this because it will solve nothing. All time does is give you a chance to actually work for your dreams tomorrow. And it's not even a shot. So forget about my time will come or time heals all wounds or whatever. That is hogwash. It doesn't work. Time isn't a solution, nor does it care to alleviate your problems. It's all up to you. You listening to me right there. It's up to you. And this is where I leave you, my amazing listeners. Time isn't a miracle worker or magic that makes your dreams come true. Nothing works unless you do. So if you want something bad enough, roll up your sleeves today and start working today. So don't give it time. Don't hope time heals your wounds. And don't believe your time will come. It's all up to you to make the most of your time. So grab the bull by the horn and get serious. We are pressed for time. This brings us to the end of this episode on Time Well Wasted. We've wasted enough time doing nothing. It's time to get up and get things done. Like I said before, we are pressed for time. So get to it already. Do not forget to subscribe to This Is My Voice and to share the episode with everyone you can. Follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and my blog to share your thoughts with me. I would love to hear from all of you. And if you are on Anchor, there is an option to send me a message. You can use that as well. So until next time, this is Laura Tia, and this is my voice.